Right, now I'm going 42. Oh no, he's on the way back. He's not on the way back? Yeah. Where's he going?
Alright, dispatch 332, 10-8. Yippee! Be advised, Cam Alto has a intern with him called Toto Africa. So, he's 18 years old and new to the job. He's being shown the ropes by the one and only Cam Alto.
That's lovely.
There's 2 of them now, so.
Viv, what's your state ID? I'm going to share our report with you.
You must have a report on the guy!
Okay, incoming.
Oh my god, they have a report on him.
Alright, that's been shared. This is everything just today.
Alright, 10-4.
Today. What was that report from earlier that I wanted to put stuff in? There isn't a report about it. I can't do anything about that, mate. Is it this one? No, this is when we caught people. There was another one with these guys involved. But there's no report about it, so there's nothing I can do. Alright, let's stop over to Richard. Thank you for installing the game. Hope you enjoy Masters. You know, one of these days I'll say it right. You also want to support the stream for free? Just click the link in the chat or the image below the screen. Download Matchmasters now. It's a fun little mobile game. You can watch it while you watch a stream. Listen, it's not that I can't remember. It's hard to say. Matchmasters. See? It's like a tongue twister, man. Alright. Let's head back. Actually, really quick, but before we get going, let me update the title. Okay, chat, remember, this is the subathon where we take down the faces, don't forget. Don't forget, it's the one. Today's the day. What was the exclamation mark again? Hold on. Oh fuck! My title's too big. Hey Zach, how you doing, buddy? All right, I reckon 2 minutes, and then we're gonna get going. This song's been on for like ages now.
Fingo, got another report about you. You.
Suspended.
You're suspended. Fingo, got another report about you. You.
Suspended.
You're suspended. Fingo, got another report about you. You.
Suspended.
You're suspended.
Cracking open a cold one? Hell yeah. Why we... What the fuck? Why are you doing it when I'm AFK, huh? When I'm AFK? It's crazy. North, think of another... Hold on, am I missing things? No. Wait. No. Captain, thing with the 5 gifties. Pyro, thing with a 10, and Grumpy, thing with a 10 as well. You cheeky boys. I don't know why I'm looking for them in the team. Thank you, guys. You do have words to man.
Fingo.
Oh my god.
Report
Yeah,
about you.
Thank you for the 5 gifties.
Suspended.
You're suspended.
I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Now, 5, 20, 30 more people get their cute new emotes. What do we think about banning report? No comment. No comment. Okay, so report's one of them. What about the other ones? Ban the word no. That's fine. Like the worst one was I. Last Subathon. Oh my god. Report. Subpoena. Okay. Gem and Pyro still gotta do some. Report, subpoena. Now, do you guys want them at the same time? Or do you want to have them separate? You have to think about yours. Don't think too hard. Do something simple, man. Oh, there's that car from earlier. Do like exasperated, you know? I always say that word. Quaint. I'll say that one too. I wish I could better phrase. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That's not the rules.
Fringo.
Oh my god. Cry.
You.
Right, once I get on duty and I'm with people, the timer is starting on report and subpoena. Okay, so mods, keep track. Oh my god, and Marshall.
The Blaine County legislation states that government vehicles can only be towed if requested by another government member of the same faction, but that is only a Blaine County legislation. So
What's command? Add time?
County,
Exclamation mark sub add time space number and then M for minute. No gap between the number and M.
Working on it.
You had another word? Yeah, go for it, mate.
At some point, LS County Mayor just decided, nope, we're not having that here.
Okay, so at this point, if Camel 2 returns and says anything to the EMS, I would suggest we arrest him for harassment. He is returning, he's clearly targeting them, he's just coming along.
Yeah. The problem is that I hear, but there has to read what harassment is. It isn't the type of harassment that we think of.
Is oh, Gunnar's around there. Where is he?
Can we not get him blacklisted from tow? Just something like that.
Do.
We're going to trespass him from
You can start the timer now. Because I'm about to get into some RP, yeah. Hold on, what was the words again? Reports to be the marshal, got it. How long did we say?
Hello, Dark.
Hello, Gunner.
I'm gonna come down to the office and chat with you in like 2 minutes. I just got a free car from somebody.
A free car? How the fuck do you do that?
You know the warden, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a very nice lady and just gave me a car.
Are you getting married there?
No, I'm not getting married. She has a boyfriend.
Are you a side piece?
No, and I'm also, you know, I'm happily taken. You've never met my lady, Jessica White.
What does she do?
What does she do? Not much these days. She used to be a police officer though. Oh my fucking god! I just hit this guy. I'm so sorry. It's completely my fault. I apologize.
Identify yourself.
Huh?
Identify yourself.
What do you mean? This guy just. What do you mean?
You don't do a hit and run there.
No, he said it's fine. I told him I'm sorry. He stopped. We both stopped and apologized and said. He said it's cool.
Let's get there.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at the marshal office at the observatory.
Yeah. Okay, the observatory. I'll be there in like 4 minutes. I'll see you there.
All right, I'll see you then.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, mate.
Alright, son.
Going on?
Chilling, brother. Chilling. What about you?
Yeah, same, mate. Starting my day. He said it. What did I say?
All black muscle girl, the dominant.
Was it 1 minute for each? No, I think last time it was 15 minutes, so let's do 15 minutes. When did I say Marshall? This doesn't count because it's to you guys. Oh, was it 5? Okay. One minute for each. Wait about. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't 15. No, so like, if you guys are being honest, and I just said the M word, then you just do exclamation mark, sub add time, space, 5M. Yeah, without the brackets. Yeah. What's the M word? Marshall. I can say it. Only in RP. Did it work? I think Jem said it worked. If you do it, it should what's it called though? It should show up above the timer. He knows buying property. Oh, is that what the ad was? The case for an iPhone? I don't control the ads, man. I'm sorry. Alright, check my phone. Have we got any text today? Lily's around there. And we go make a movie. I will, because Jaharu has made this request several times. I will put my number in the MLS. Add these numbers to the phone book. Out on the floor. Wait, what? Phone's a word? No, it's only an RP, guys. Look, it's on the thing. In RP. Also, I didn't even know phone was the word. What the? That's BS. What if you don't get into RP for 15 minutes? Okay, fine. I'll do it out of character too, and I'll still beat you guys. So you won't be able to trip me up, but... Hello, this is Richard Dog.
Hello, it's Martha.
Hello, Martha. How are you?
I'm all right. I was just wondering, every time I get like a double come up where someone's like changed their number, because I can check that out every time I do a session. Do you want me to let you know?
What do you mean?
Do you want me to? Because like every time I stick all my details into my files, like into my spreadsheet, I can like search for doubles and see if there's a double. So what I do is I make sure that obviously the if. Oh my God, I'm not explaining it right. I can see by doing duplicates to see if the same number, the same name has got two numbers. Do you know what I'm saying? In the spreadsheet. So sometimes that happens, like, doesn't happen all the time, but again, at the end of a session, once I stick it all into my spreadsheet, I can check all that and then one comes up. So every time that happens, do you want me to tell you?
Like if,
do you understand what I just said?
Are you on about like if someone's name shows up twice but the number's different?
Yeah, that's right. Do you know, like I did the other day when I done that egg bloke?
Yeah, that'd be great actually. Just maybe like you don't have to tell me directly because I know like a lot of other people. Like, are you getting it from there? I mean, you can tell me 100%, but like put it in like if you could. I don't know if it's possible.
What do you mean? Don't tell you, but tell you.
No.
What are you saying?
Okay. Sorry, Martha. I'm saying you could tell me, but also put it in your document where it's like this is a new or this is a new number that we haven't seen before for this person. Something like that.
Right. I mean, I do put on the profile because there's a couple that's come up. And will always say, like, you know, this is the date that I see it on, sort of thing. But if you see
Yeah.
two and one of them's not crossed out, I'll put the most recent one at the top. Because if I'm doing it like I'm doing it kind of uh, every day, I would say I'm having a go. Do you know what I mean? So I'm getting a bit of a sample up.
Okay.
But also working with your husband and that with the gang stuff, because he likes to know who's been posted about what, so I can do a filter on them and all.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And it's only thing is we've only got like what 20 days. I've only been doing it for like 20 days from May. It seems like a fucking age though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've only been doing it and I've already got 700 something numbers. Do you know what I mean? From that,
Yeah.
like in my own thing. I know you've got a bunch, but every time there's a new person, even if they ain't got a profile yet, I've got them, haven't I? Because I've posted in the lemon list.
Exactly.
So just, do try and use me if you feel like I might be able to pull up a number or to see if someone's changed what they're doing. I can always send you a little document with a list of names of people that are doing certain things in their lemon list. You know what I mean?
That'd be great, Martha. Thank you.
Because that's what I'm doing for Matt. So he does want me to get. I'm supposed to be getting more permissions in my MDT so that I can flag up more stuff. He wants me to get the vehicles back. So I can do stuff with plates and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be coming. I'm going to have a word with Viv tonight. But I just want to be useful like this because I can do it. Do you know what I mean? I'm
No, of
good
course you
with
can,
like,
yeah.
office shit. But
Very good
but
there.
yeah, if there's anything you can think of, I will be putting it on people's profiles. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, anyway, just a heads up. And but the last person that's changed their number, I think they are called is it Garcia? What's his name? He had a book with just his picture in it. He's a bit of a show off.
Bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll text it to you anyway before we do anything, just so that you can get a
Okay.
heads up on him. So he's recently changed. Yeah, okay then.
All right, Martha. Well, thank you
to
very
let you
much.
know. That's all right. All right. See you
All
later.
right, you take it easy,
Okay.
Mother. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right, mate. How you doing?
Doing absolutely fantastic. It's good to see you around.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Yeah, I've been
What have you
cooking
been up
up.
to?
I've been cooking up on the whole subpoena situation.
Okay.
And
Yes,
I think
those records that I do a lot.
Yeah. 1 second. I'll call you back in a minute. All right. I'm in a meeting. All right. Bye. And I've put something together that not only will, take the phone and text message stuff and put that together, but we can also put bank records in there and it will sort them all by date. So we could take somebody's bank records, we could take their phones, their text messages. It'll put it all into one thing that we can look at and see, a timeline of what they've been doing.
Okay, I mean, sounds pretty good. I mean, I took a look at what you put, but it's like, first of all, fantastic. You can put them all together, but I think we need more variables. Would it be possible?
Like what?
So you know how you've got like the call and then the text and then the other thing, right? What about, could you put like multiple calls in there? Like, could you put like records from, this number, and then you also have like another one where you could put, I also want to include the calls from Wyatt Jones,
Yeah.
So like having a, kind of like, like when you filter something in the table and you can select multiple options for it to filter by? Kind of like that.
Yes. So the way it has it right now is it looks at, I sent you a copy of it.
Okay.
I just emailed you a copy.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if you could see it, but let me know.
Yes, I see it.
Yeah, right now it takes the raw sheet and it, whatever sheet you put in, it's pointing to it. I could probably add as many sheets as we need. I don't know how many you think we would need maximum for, like, we want 2 people. And I think the bank records thing for more than one person is probably going to be hard.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. But just like, so like, when you've got the drop down for the call records tab, is it possible to like have that be multi-select or no?
Yeah. Go to the phone records tab.
Hold on.
just the phone tab. Right there at the top, it has a call records and a text records. I could definitely have like as many of those as we need. That would be very, very easy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So this is a way that we will not have to like, do this every time, and we can just kind of import the sheet into this. And all I need to do is one little thing to update the names in that table, and it should just magically work every time, and we won't have to, go through every single time doing some sheet bullshit.
Okay. So that can include like multiple like
I'll be able to do that. Yes, I'll be able to. And if you have any other things that you want, just think about them, and I'll see what I can do. I should easily be able to add multiple phone records into that, and have them sort by date.
That'd be great. What? How have you solved the like when you got the phone records when the text messages double up on the lines?
Yeah, so I have something for bank records already that fixes that. And if you go to the bank tab, there's a little sort sheet thing in the upper right now. I'm pretty much the only one who really needs to use it. If you do it, you authorize the sheet, and then you point the tab that you have in there to a bank records, and it will automatically fix all of that bullshit that happens with you adding commas and all that. It'll go through and it'll fix it, and it'll make it all pretty, and it'll make it legible. I just do the same thing for the phone records. Was gonna work on that after I got all of this settled. For now, I just went in there and I manually fixed it because the phone records weren't that long.
Okay, so the phone records you can't automatically do it yet.
Not yet, but I can make something that will easily be able to do that.
Damn, I didn't realize you're such a nerd, Gunner. This is really good there.
I mean, I told you I'm a wizard with the sheets. I didn't want to mess with what you had going on, so I just cooked something else up on the side,
Okay. Yeah, this is really nice.
And hopefully it'll make it so we don't need to do what you were doing in that other bullshit over and over and over,
Like, yeah, when I have to combine all the messages. And
yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully I could just make it so we have one thing that we can go to every time, and it will just do it and save all the time we need in the world,
Yeah. All right, sick. Thank you for that. I'll get used to it soon. We need to get the faceless, mobile telecommunication device records from a judge.
Oh, you mean another copy of them? Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Can a magistrate do that?
If he knows how to do it.
Roman Atlas is around.
I'll give him a call. Time's up, thank God. Phone record, Sabina! Sabina, record phone! I told you guys. You can't beat me. He's not even picking up. That's fine. We'll sort that out later. Oh,
no, there you go.
I don't know who's calling me now. Hello?
Hey, hi, Dark. This is EMS Chief Savannah Wells. I got a new number, so I was texting you.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Didn't get a new number for any particular reason, just selfish reasons. So it's not like my phone got stolen or anything. I did want to talk to you about how I spoke with VV the other day.
Oh, you did?
I did. She was around and reached out, and we met at an.
You want to come into the marshal office?
I can, yeah, I can come.
We're
over
the
right
observatory.
Now. Oh, you're at the observatory? Okay, I have my car just got my legally parked car just got towed, so I'm without a vehicle at the moment. But I'm getting a ride with Veronica Mars.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we're up here at the observatory, so.
Okay, I'll be there in a moment.
All right, I'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
I also wanted your opinion on, do you think we have enough to push an impeachment with that ADMC airdrop stuff with the statement we got from Flynn now?
Not yet. I don't want to do it yet because I still want to talk to VV, which that should be happening in like, I think anywhere between, hold on, math. Anywhere between 7 hours and 15 hours. I think she's going to be around there.
I don't know if you saw they tried to do an emergency injunction and it got shot down.
Yeah, I think they would. I think they jumped the gun.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I
I'm gonna let's do the. I wasn't around yesterday. Did you do the Flynn subpoena?
No, I did not. We need to get on that.
You do it. I'll sign it.
All right, easy.
Yeah, but just put that in there. I can get the recording. Just let me know when you need it added, and I'll get the recording together from the other day. And get that into somewhere usable. Yeah, let's just get his phone subpoenaed. Do we want to do his phone? Honestly, I think we might be able to do her phone as well.
I mean, yeah, they were asking me about that, and I was going to ask you about that. We need to, I would imagine, to get a subpoena on her phone, we need to prove that she used her phone in the communication of committing a crime. Do you think we have that here?
Well, the thing is with subpoenas is you're looking for evidence, right? We've got a lot of testimony. We've got testimony from Flynn, who was on the phone, who said that I am hot.
He was on the phone with her. Yep.
Yeah, and she said I'm hot dropping someone onto the roof of the courthouse, right? We've then got pictures, tweets from Seamus McCarthy. We've got the logs that she took out of a helicopter. We've then got individuals. Well, technically we have nothing from ADMC. But regardless, I think we've got it's more likely than not the evidence of conspiracy.
The crime would be, well, the crime, conspiracy of what crime? I think the crime would be felony trespass, but she would be accomplice to felony trespass, or getting him on the roof.
Yeah.
Or accessory to.
Or accessory to, if it got into something worse, it could have been accessory to a gang-related shooting, But, like, from what she actually did, then, yeah, it's going to be, like, accomplice or accessory to felony trespassing.
The fact that she was on the phone with Flynn, and we know that means that she probably wasn't using her phone to facilitate the crime, no?
No, but, like, what about if she contacted the individual she dropped on the roof before that happened?
That's what I was thinking, yes. But I would imagine that we need more likely than not, right?
Yeah.
It's more likely than not that she was using her phone to communicate with these people.
No,
I mean, we could try it.
It's not, yeah, but, like, I could you not say that, we saw her meeting up with somebody at the hospital and all that kind of stuff? You don't think it's reasonable that they spoke to each other on the phone?
I 100% do. I just think that they would want more likely than not. I don't know if we have more likely than not that she used her phone. Maybe we do.
So we'll talk about it after these guys. I'm coming to get you. Don't worry.
All right. Perfect.
All right. Bye-bye. Why is there a pill bottle up there?
Lord knows.
Dr. Bannerwood EMS, you're a bastard.
Well.
Hello, medical services.
Hello.
Come on in.
Oh,
Thank
hello.
you.
Hello.
Got another
Hello.
report about you.
I've got a little bit of trauma from visiting this place yesterday. Chris threw me in jail.
He did?
Yes, he did. Yes.
I'll be looking into that.
Beep, beep, beep. Okay, you guys are good. If there's any metal, it's going to beep, okay?
No metal.
Hello, Mayor Nino.
Where's the door?
Sorry, I got a ton of metal on me.
I got one, but not the second one.
Come on, take a seat over here, somewhere comfortable.
Okay.
Sorry about the chairs. We don't have a budget anymore.
Yeah, I noticed that yesterday. I'm like, oh, like it's kind of nice, but these chairs, not so much.
We work hard, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. With the job that you do, you don't need chairs. You're up on your feet, everywhere.
No, we're in the
so-
chairs a lot. I'll be honest.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, yeah. We're
Take it back.
lazy. What's she doing on the phone?
Talking to Nino.
Okay. Gonna go grab something at the armory.
Okay.
Beep 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 beep.
Ring the voicemail.
Sure.
What did you fucking say, you slut?
I can only handle so much. You know what I mean?
I get you. Same.
How's I'm trying to remind myself because so much shit happens and I forget where I left off.
Okay.
Were you putting a bill together for the EMS stuff, or did I
Yeah,
say I was going to do that?
We're in the process of making it, but any assistance would be great for the towing parking stuff.
We're pretty much at capacity right now since we're cleaning up existing stuff.
Yeah, we're working on it, but the guy has come by to harass and threaten EMS 6 times in the last hour and a half.
I did get a new number. I'm just gonna put it in the lemon.
Oh, what the? Who stole your phone?
Rolling through the emergency lane in his tow truck, saying
with violence or with getting towed?
I won't pry.
Well, violent
this
words,
tow guy's really
but
causing some
threatening
issues,
to tow our
huh?
ambulances and impound them.
But do you
You're on borrowed time. You have to pull an ambulance out at some point. It's gonna be easy pickings for me.
Well, then never
Yeah.
mind.
I mean,
Okay. What has
and
law
it-
enforcement been
It's
doing?
never fun when they say yes, you know.
They have been proactive for the most part today,
No. Just
but
Good.
once some of them found out that he wasn't charged for reckless endangerment the other day when he towed the ambulance full of downed individuals, they were pretty upset about that.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell them don't sleep. They have the ability. So there is
Yeah, I mean that's
I
why.
forgot who I spoke to, but
No, that's the bestie right
they can charge them with
Reckless endangerment.
I guess that makes sense.
reckless endangerment, but what you could also it could be more than that.
Harassment as well. I think they threatened him with harassment today.
They could do for
Yeah,
Hey.
we would never do that because that's an immoral way of life.
No, well,
You know, it's immoral.
Regardless of that, I'm not cut out for that type of life.
yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, because you'd be destroying this.
If PD doesn't do anything about it, please do let me know.
Okay.
I'm bored. This conversation's not it. Can we put stuff in these? Oh.
Taking a long time back there in that armory.
Yeah, to be honest.
Sure, taking a while.
We're doing a morale building.
We need to stock the armor with guns, Gunner. We
What
need
do you
lots
mean?
of guns.
I thought we had a ton of guns back there.
No, they're placeholders, man. We need real ones.
Oh,
I took one yesterday. I heard they were just replicas.
You took them? Oh,
It's
No,
just,
you
yeah,
just- Chris said they weren't real.
They were just props.
We didn't want to have an empty shelf, you know? Yeah, it's just props. Just props, man. Just like the
Yeah, I didn't
stuff in La
test them out.
Florida Blanca. Remember
they
that?
look pretty real.
I remember that. That's why I said that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Same brain.
Okay, what's been happening
Well,
with these
so I did-
emergency medical services?
Oh my God, so much drama.
much.
Okay, so much drama.
chairs
Who
are
would have expected
miserable.
it?
Yeah, we don't have a budget.
These are terrible chairs. I can't sit in any of
Most
them.
of these are second hands from the thrift store. I cleaned them with a baby wipe though, so
We're
they should
taking
be fine.
donations.
Oh, thank you. Well, I don't have a budget that I could give you money with right now because it's still in Vivi's name. Anyway, so I did meet with Vivi. She was around,
Sorry.
a few days ago, actually. And
Miss Moles, be careful of the chair,
there.
please. Yeah.
No, I'll get there. I'll get there.
Please, they're
I believe in
expensive.
you.
We
No,
don't have
don't. I
money.
believe in you.
If it breaks, I'm gonna have to sue you. I'm afraid that
I don't think they're expensive, Doc, but for us they are, relative
they're expensive to us.
to us. Yeah, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Miss Moles,
Lock it,
please.
lock it in. Come on.
I
Lock
wish
it in.
I knew what was going
I
on.
believe in you.
Come on, Miss Moles, you can do it.
Get it
You just
together.
gotta adjust yourself on there like it's a hospital bed.
No,
You
I
know,
won't.
sometimes you just gotta
I swear to God, I wish I knew. Look at me.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh, perfect. Wow, you
Hell
said so
yeah.
gracefully too.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. So, she contacted Cooper Quint. Cooper Quint let me know that she was around, so I immediately contact her.
Where's my pen?
She said that she wanted to meet and that Cooper was gonna have the location in which we would meet. Of course, that freaked me out a little bit, all things considered, but we ended up meeting in the middle of nowhere. She was in Lynn Borbage's car, who didn't know that he didn't know that she had her car at the time. Lynn and Cooper had been trying for days to get a hold of her, and finally she was in a place where she felt like she could contact us. She said that Seamus is looking for a safe house for her because he wants to get her away from wherever she was, which I'm assuming is near ADMC block, considering she said that it was just close to a place where she didn't want to be. So Seamus is apparently looking for a safe house for her. Having little else to do with her, all things considered. I asked like where is he in all of this, considering you literally stuck your neck out for him. I said, why are you not with him? Why
Snake thing with a resub, by the way.
She said, oh, well,
and the Alfie thing with the
he's, like,
550s.
out doing 24/7s and stuff, and like out doing crime, and I'm like, with everything going on, he's just gonna continue on with life like nothing's normal. Cool, love that. So she's having existential crisis. She's losing her career and everything else that she's built, but he's out there living life. So I said, well, okay, ADMC is obviously hunting you. They want you. What are the Hounds gonna do anything about it? Because the Hounds, I guess, is the group that split off
The Hounds,
from ADMC, and she said that she's nothing to them. So
ain't nothing but a hound dog.
she put herself in a pickle, and there's
Bound on them.
she put herself in quite a pickle, and there's no one that has her back right now, I think. So
Did she say anything about the incident that happened there?
she did, because I asked her, you know, you were caught, you did this, like you need to resign, and she said, I'm not gonna resign because I would admit guilt, and I'm maintaining my innocence. So I said, well, I'm pretty sure like felony trespassing is, you know, you could be charged with that. She said no, and I said, well then why did you take the helicopter in the first place? What was going through your mind? She said, I just wanted to see if I could land up there. And then she went on to tell me that there are places on City Hall that you can't land. Like it looks like you'd be able to land there, but you can't. And if you take your helicopter around there, you're gonna crash. But she did, but then she did find a place where you could land, which tells me that she's done this before. If she knows where she can and can't land, have experience.
Yeah, okay. And she said that, what? She's not resigning because that would admit guilt, but she says she's not guilty about it.
Yeah. She said she didn't do anything wrong.
So why did she suspend herself then?
I think her
Because
lawyer
there's
probably told her to.
yeah, her lawyer probably told her to, but also because there's an investigation. But I don't know what you guys are doing, right? Like I'm assuming you're looking into her. I'm the one that we're the ones that gave you all this information, and I hope that'll turn into an ACR. She is expecting an ACR, and she has lawyered up for that.
Okay.
She told me if Perry Watson does anything ever again on the docket, she is going to be suing for defamation.
Even though she didn't say anything about what she did.
Damn, okay.
No, we also didn't get a chance to even put anything else on the docket. Like I feel like most of the times, if someone puts something up that's incomplete, or if justices or judges need more, they ask for that. They don't just immediately shut that shit down. But I don't know anything about how that works. It feels like, you know, maybe we should have been heard out for a second.
I also may have remembered a detail that I forgot to tell you guys in the initial interview.
Okay.
About her relationship with Seamus.
Sure.
So I told you that she told me that she has a crush on Seamus.
Yeah.
And that Seamus is married.
He's what?
Oh, he's
He's
married.
Oh,
Aubrey.
Aubrey Sinefo.
Her.
isn't she ADMC?
Ex ADMC. She was also dispatched for a while.
Oh my Gideon.
Is this Rain Sinefo's sister?
Yeah, I think so.
What's her state ID?
Bruce Collins, I love you. I
2987.
gotta call you back.
Resigned from dispatch. She was BBMC. BBMC tag removed because she had a quarter life crisis and is now a government employee. And then she resigned from dispatch like 2 weeks later.
Damn.
So she's married to Seamus. And Genevieve Vivi told me he's married. So she goes, I have a crush on this guy. We kind of have a thing going. I went, great. And she went, but he's married. And I went, oh. And then she said, but I hate his wife and I'm offering to pay for his divorce. It's $25,000.
And little note on that. She ended up texting him that. Oh my god, I'm being a phone guy. Vivi texts Seamus that, and I know this because apparently Seamus's phone was discovered by ADMC at some point, and that information got back to me. And now Aubrey knows. So, woo! Home wrecking!
Oh dear.
Yippee!
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
But
just text.
To further prove the will do anything for this man. He's married. She's in a whatever with him. She's doing this and she's offering to pay for his divorce.
Okay. Savannah, who told you about that?
Not that they would ever talk to the marshals, but Nana.
Vivi told me personally.
Right. So listen, as for like Nana, and you guys have chatted to, I think Peter's or Gunner here tried as well. But from, I think you guys probably know better. Is it just that she wants to hurt Vivi and she doesn't want anything like no investigational stuff to happen to her? She just cares about hurting her?
No, I think it's like a club like rule.
Yeah.
I know.
MCs
don't talk to
Okay.
cops.
MCs don't talk to cops, period. But Nana and Vivi were very close, like very close. Anytime that Nana was in ICU, Vivi was there. Vivi was
Vivi
at her
wanted
side.
her ICU room painted yellow. She asked me to talk to painters to see if we could paint a specific room yellow because it was quote Nana's room. Like that's how close they were.
They are very close. So the fact that she was immediately caught by Nana, that in itself is a knife in the gut. So I imagine she is going through, Vivi's going through a lot because she didn't think she was going to get caught. But then she was immediately caught by the person that she didn't want to betray the most. And so she's in this whole thing, you know, Nana versus Seamus, and she picks Seamus' side, and she's afraid to talk to Nana. Nana just wants to talk to her. I mean, obviously, the club likely wants to hurt Vivi. I mean, Shane definitely detailed what he wanted to do to her. But Nana told me to tell Vivi to just call her. Just call her. And I don't know if they have spoken since then, but I did relay that information.
Okay. And when it comes to the chief, I think I've got her number, but can you just send me her number over this way anyway? And do you know if she's only got one number?
As far as I know, it's only one number.
Same here.
Okay.
It's possible she has a different one, but who knows?
Yeah, she's a big phone guy. So I imagine if you guys subpoena her, there's gonna be a lot of tea there.
Dark, didn't you indicate that you were going to speak to her today?
It was gonna be today, but I think it's more like when I say today, I'm on about in like later on today, early morning hours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did say, you know, she should that she should speak to the marshals, and that I think she said that you had reached out, but she's gonna make you come to her rather than her come to you because fuck shift one. That's what she said. Also, she said fuck.
Sorry. Did what?
Wow,
Yeah,
she said
I know.
fuck,
Yeah,
fuck,
it was.
fuck,
I
fuck.
just remembered that bit. I didn't like that bit, but that was
'Cause
the,
I
in
text-
response. Yeah, that was in response
me-
to your text.
Because I texted and said resign. That's crazy
Yeah.
because I've actually never done anything bad to her. I have fulfilled every request she's ever had of me with no
Wow.
questions, and I've been really, really, I
She
think a
said
great
after
help
the
to her.
Raiders thing, she had no faith in her command.
What did I do with the Raiders thing? I was
I
in
don't
fucking
know.
Africa. I was
Yeah.
on
The
LOA.
Yeah, I was on LOA for some of that as well, but
I-
something you and Parker did really rubbed her the wrong way.
Talks
But I don't.
it was talking to Flynn and trying to get his side of the story.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then
She's
Flynn snapped
holding
at
on
me.
to
Well, you know what? Fuck Vivi.
Yeah.
She's a narcissist.
Listen,
Sorry, that was
my advice would
inappropriate.
be, because I've seen some tweets and things like that, is try and keep that to a minimum. I'm not your
keeping
lawyer or
my
anything like
outbursts to
that.
a minimum. No,
But-
I am. I
Well,
haven't
my
said
outburst
anything
stays
publicly.
in the marshal's office.
If it does go to an impeachment / ACR, he could always use stuff like that in her defense. Don't ask me how, but that's the way my brain works. That seems like the
No,
kind of
one
thing
of-
that they
No,
could
that's
do.
smart. That's smart.
One of our captains said something pretty fricked up on Twitter earlier.
What does she say?
What?
Oh, Alice. The crayons are more accountable for their actions than my chief.
No.
And
Damn.
then Luke retweeted it.
No. Oh, and Helen. Oh no.
Yeah.
And then okay, at least Reese said I diss, and then Uncapped
Approve.
approved. Damn
Yeah.
it, did Reese?
Yeah, a bunch of EMS retweeted that one. I think Luke retweeted it
cool.
twice, actually.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But just to clarify for me again, Savannah, just because I want to make note of it, when you said she was going to speak to the marshals, what was it she said there?
She said that she's not coming in. Like, if you were to say, "Hey, at this particular time in shift 1, like around this time, I want to talk to you," she was just not gonna come. Because shift 1 is terrible or something. And that she was gonna make you come to her time. Like you're on her terms.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you guys have updates on or anything like that?
I did implore her to just resign because if we ACR her and we win, she's gonna be fired anyway. But if we ACR her and she wins, almost all of command is going to resign. Many medics are going to resign. And there's that's not a win. Then what is she gonna do? Resign anyway? Continue to be corrupt? I don't know. I told her to just resign and have some fucking dignity. She did what she did. Own it, stand on business, and move on with your life, Her plan is to just hide this one out in a safe house until it passes, but MCs are petty and they don't forgive easily, and they don't just move on. From my experience, like she's gonna have to face the music at some point.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, the reality is we still don't, from a legal standpoint, we don't know that she did that 100%. And that's kind of, without giving anything away, that's what we're working on at the minute. Obviously, we got to speak to her, and I expected her to kind of total up and not say a lot. But that's her right to do so. But we'll go from there once we've chatted to her. So, okay. Yeah, my advice, like I said, try and keep the outbursts, I guess, to a minimum. As it will, if this does go
that's
further.
Not
minimum
appropriate,
that.
and I'm putting my foot down on that one.
Yeah, I'm not happy with what you tweeted. And that everybody retweeted that. That's not okay either.
That's not appropriate.
And just to
We're already going
clarify,
through enough.
I asked you the other day, you as EMS. Wait, hold on. What about the you guys do a Hippocratic oath, right? Or no?
The chief and deputy chief do. I never did because I was not elected into this position. I assumed it after the deputy chief at the time resigned. But from what I understand, from what she told me, the chief and deputy chief do take an oath per se.
Okay, and that's.
It's not one that there's a script that I can give you, or anything like that.
Okay, so it's not like when a cop gets sworn in, there's not like an oath or nothing. Okay.
No, it's it's above that.
There's nothing in your
Is it like
SOPs.
a-
Nothing in the
And
SOP.
is it like a similar sort of thing to when like a chief of police takes an
Okay,
oath to
yeah.
be a good chief of police?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting
Yeah,
there.
you're picking
Okay.
up what I'm throwing.
Yeah,
out.
the typical high command stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I think everything
Oh,
else, there's nothing private.
There was
like,
one more thing because I didn't tell you this. I don't know if Veronica told you this, but I did report this to Chris a few weeks ago. There was a period in time, about 15, 20
did.
minutes. You did.
It's better
Okay.
if it comes through you though, because
Yeah,
it was actually you that happened.
I had my MDT open and I just refreshed it, because I was looking at reports, and then all of a sudden I had access to all evidence. So I'm sure you guys see like an evidence tab where you can just go through it, and it's just strings of evidence. Well, yeah, we had access to all evidence to add, edit, or delete evidence.
when was this?
Yeah, what time? Do you know
I
like
have
a time?
I took a screen cap. I think it was May 12th ish. I can send this over to you, Dark. But she and I are the only ones that have permissions to edit what we see in the MDT outside of IT. So I didn't think anything of it at the time because sometimes IT pushes updates and things happen. That completely understandable. I did correct it as quickly as I saw it because I have permissions to do that. I did end up going through any other permissions for any
Wells?
other people who wouldn't have evidence, like DOC, lawyers, whatever else, just to see if they had what we had. They didn't. It was only us.
And what rank do you think that came from? Do you know?
Well, it was in EMT. It was like our base rank, I believe, and then it was the high command rank as well.
So both of those, for some reason, had the ability to see all the evidence.
Yes, see, add, edit, delete.
And it was
all of it.
When I look at your ranks right now, I see EMS, EMS Command, EMS High Command, EMS P&T, Deputy Chief, and then San Andreas Medical Authority. Which one of those was it? Was it just EMS and EMS High Command?
It was EMS and EMS High Command, I believe.
Okay.
Paramedic, we have a paramedic rank in there. It should still have one permission that I wasn't able to remove, and it was the ability to delete evidence, but it's they can't see the evidence, right? So you can't really delete something you can't see. So
Okay.
there might still be some lingering things in there because it is very hard to add and remove permissions at times.
Yeah. All right. I noticed that he only has the EMS rank right now. Has somebody removed those ranks?
Yeah. So we have somebody who looked into that for us and removed her permissions just to make sure that she couldn't do anything with the MDT.
She is currently suspended.
Suspended.
Okay. All right.
Self-suspended.
And that was on May 12th that you saw all that stuff.
May 12th. I didn't think anything of it, but I did call Chris because Chris was around just to let him know, hey, by the way, like this happened.
Nice. Okay. Miss Moores, roughly when did she tell you about her crush/relationship with Seamus?
Like maybe 2 days before this happened.
Oh, it was recent. Okay.
Because I was, at the end of April, beginning of May, I was away for 2 weeks. I was on an LOA, and then, it would have been like, I literally think it was 2 days before everything happened.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think that's everything. I'm gonna be around for a bit, so if you have anything else, just give me a bell, or Gunner, and thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, EMS is having a much needed morale day. We're gonna go off duty and fuck around and hopefully not end up in the hospital.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Going
nice.
mountain biking and scuba
Yes.
diving.
Yes.
Oh, please be careful. If you see any submarines, let me know.
Well, we're gonna be in the Alamo Sea, so hopefully we find illegal things so we can turn in.
Oh, hell
Nick
yeah.
has a submarine.
That's the goal. That's the goal. Oh,
Oh,